I have a friend whose parents divorced when he was young, and his father set about systematically alienating him from his mother. He had all the power, so in the beginning he made sure that they couldn't connect to their mom, and then eventually he worked them so that they didn't want to connect to their mom. That's wrong, okay? Alienated parenting is happening more and more in our society, and let me just tell you, it's wrong. It's psychological kidnapping, and it's wrong. And there's a lot of Christian people who are justifying doing that because of some faith issues or some beliefs, and they draw lines and they say we have the right. No, you don't. And I think we need to speak up. I think the church needs to take a hard stance on this because it is just manipulating children. Alienated parenting is when you lie and manipulate children and deceive them about the other household, when you're trying to win their favor and turn everything into a competition. And it really works. I mean, you can manipulate kids if you work hard enough at it and play dirty. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 19 says that God hates it when people are divisive, when they divide brothers and sisters. Fracturing a family, it's got to be on God's short list of things that he really hates. So if you're watching this, if you happen to be watching this, please stop. Please stop. You are hurting your kids. I know you don't mean to. I know you feel justified for some particular reason, but you are hurting your kids. And the irony is you risk losing them altogether when they figure out what's going on. And you may be fearful that you're going to lose them to the other home. If they figure out what you're doing, you are going to lose them. If you love and share, you won't. Now, if you're watching this and you're the alienated parent, here's some things that I want you to do. Of course, I want you to pray. Pray, pray, pray. Pray for that other parent's heart to change. Pray for circumstances to change. Pray that your children will see through what's going on. I also want to say this, general co-parenting tips and tools, like the video that is in this series on co-parenting, probably don't work because all bets are off. Look, this is not a little conflict with us and Canada, all right? This is a conflict with North Korea. Rational approaches are not going to compute and pay off because there's insidious brainwashing going on by the other household. There's control tactics going on. Their narrative about you is negative in every way and skewed. And if the child is often in a situation where if they disagree with that other parent, that all of a sudden they risk emotional rejection from that parent, and that's just too heavy for them, and so they agree and go along with everything. The rules of engagement, in war, you ever heard of that? North Korea doesn't care. Terrorists don't care about the rules of engagement. They play by a different set of rules. You have to play by a different set of rules. So you have to break through the trance that your kids are in with the truth. You just got to speak truth. You got to be direct. You got to be specific. You got to get others to come alongside and say, yes, no, this is the truth. What you've heard is not true. This is true. I don't know why your mom would say that about us. I did try to go to your game. She sent me the wrong address. I went to the wrong place because I didn't know. From now on, I'm going to find out from the school. I will be at your next game. Please understand, that's not the truth. This is the truth. You have to do that. Now, I get it. That puts your kid in the middle. It does. But here's the thing. They're already in the middle. They're already being manipulated. So you've just got to try to be as direct as you possibly can. Yes, you want to be loving in your intent. No, you don't want to just fire bombs back at the other side. But you do want to break through. You've got to reach your child as best you can. This is your kid. Fight for them. My friend, in his mid-20s, he's got a PhD by now. Wakes up one night and realizes, I don't know my mom. In fact, all I know about my mom is what my dad told me about my mom. I wonder what she's like. He called her. He found her. He discovered she was nothing like what his dad had said. They reconnected, and they bonded, and they have a wonderful relationship today. I pray that if you're in this situation, it doesn't take years and years to get to that point. But don't stop trying.